Hello, my name is Byahsleynguyen. Welcome to my channel. Let's learn mathematics with me today.
Hello, welcome back with my channel. In today's video, we will learn about linear graph. Firstly, to learn about the linear graph, we will have a review on the Cartesian plane. The following picture is the Cartesian plane on the number plane. And it's important to identify the key feature of a Cartesian plane. Number one is the origin. Origin is here, where the point have the coordinate of 0, 0. Secondly, it's important to understand the label of quadrant. In one Cartesian plane, we will have the 4 quadrants. Correspond to quadrant 1, quadrant 2, 3, and 4. So in 4 quadrant plane, we can see the difference in the value of x and y coordinate. For example, in the first quadrant plane here, x and y are positive. In the quadrant plane number 2, x is negative, while y is positive. In quadrant plane number 3, both x and y are negative. And the quadrant number 4, x is positive and y is negative. The next key point in a Cartesian plane is x-axis and y-axis. X-axis is the vertical line here labeled by x. I will highlight it. This is x-axis. And y-axis is a vertical line here, and I would highlight it by the different color. The vertical line is y-axis. So in a Cartesian plane, we have origin, quadrant, x-axis, and y-axis. You need to distinguish the difference of them and unable to identify them on Cartesian plane to able to understand linear graph. After that, we will learn about the order of pair. Order of pair. Normally, a point in a number plane in a Cartesian plane had a coordinate x and y. For example, the point 2, 1, we do know that this number 2 is x coordinate, and number 1 is y coordinate. Understand x and y is able you to label and plotting the point in a Cartesian plane. To plotting a point, how to plotting a point? Firstly, we always start at the origin. I would have one Cartesian plane. Firstly, I will start at the origin here, 0. And the first number let you to know that how many places, how many units you move across to the left or to the line of the horizontal line. So the first number here is number 2. So you know that you move 2 units across the x-axis. Because the point have the coordinate 2, 1. 2 units. It is positive, mean you need to move along here, 1 and 2. So this is your x coordinates. And the second number would be this number is in 1 unit. It tells you how many units you need to move up or down the vertical line. So the second number, in this case, you would move up 1 unit because it is positive. So you move up 1 unit. So that's either point 2, 1 in plotting in the Cartesian plane. Now I will do the example with the different point. Let's move to the next page. For example, I have the point A. Have the coordinate of 3, negative 1. Start with the origin. X coordinates is positive 3. 1, 2, 3. And y coordinates is negative 1, minus 1. So this is your point A. Let's start to find another point, B. B have the coordinate at 2, negative 4. So x is positive 2. 2 units to the right of the x-axis. And y coordinate equal negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 units down of the vertical line. Negative. So positive 2 and negative 4. This is the point B. And C. We have the coordinate of negative 4 and positive 5. So x coordinate is negative 4 mean 4 units to the left of the x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4. And y equal positive 5 mean 5 units up of the vertical line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is your point C. And the last example, point D. Have the coordinate of 3, 0. So x coordinate equal positive 3 mean 3 to the right of the x-axis. Start from the origin. 1, 2, 3. And y equal 0 mean exactly in the corner. So this is the point D, and it's lie on the x-axis or it's lie on the horizontal line because y coordinate equal 0. Now we move to the next step. After know how to plotting a point on Cartesian plane, it's important to state the coordinate of the point on the Cartesian plane. I will give you the random point, for example, A, B, C, D, and E. So I give you at least 1 point in X quadrant. In the quadrant number 1, A, I will find the formula of coordinate of the point including x, y. X, y. Okay, let's have a look in the point A first. X coordinate, you start from origin and stay the point A, move along of the x-axis to the right A have the x coordinate at 1 and the y coordinate moved along the vertical line start at the origin 1, 2. So A have the y coordinate at 2, so the coordinate of the point A is 1, 2. The next point, B, move along the x-axis to the right, 0, 1, 2, 3. So B have the x coordinates at 3, and the y coordinates from the origin moving up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So B have the coordinates at 3 and 5. The next point, C start from the origin, move to the right 1 units. So C have the x coordinate at positive 1 and y coordinates from the origin move down 1 unit. So C have the coordinate at 1 and negative 1. What about D? Moves to start at coordinates of the point D, we move from the origin to the left hand side of coordinates of x-axis. So D have the x coordinate would be negative 1 and 2, negative 2, and y coordinate moving up the vertical line from the origin 1, 2. So D have the y coordinate at 2 and D have the coordinate as minus 2 and 2, and the last one point E. E over here. E have the x coordinate as moving along the x-axis to the left from 1 and 2 units. So x coordinate of E is minus 2. And y coordinate from the origin start moving down 1, 2, 3, 4. E have the y coordinate at 4, so E have the coordinate as negative 2 and negative 4. That is how we state the coordinate of a point on the Cartesian plane. In the next part, we will have a look on straight line graph. Firstly, I will draw a straight line in this Cartesian plane. How can I extend this one? Right here. Here you are. So the first step, I will state the coordinate of the point on the line. State the coordinate. I will choose 4 random points on the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. According to A, B, C, D. So point A have the x coordinates as negative 3 and the y coordinates as negative 6. Point B, I would change the color to easy looking. Have the x coordinate as negative 1 and the y coordinates at negative 2. C have the x coordinate as positive 1 and y coordinates as positive 2 and the last point D have the x coordinate at 2 and the y coordinate as 1, 2, 3, 4 units up in the vertical line, so it would be positive 4. So I have finished the coordinates of the 4 A, B, C, D point on this straight line, and I can see that for x value of x, y is multiplied by 2. For example, x equal negative 3, y would equal negative 3 times 2 equal negative 6. X equal negative 1, y equal negative 1 times 2 equal negative 2. And x equal positive 1, y equal 2 times 1 equal 2. And the last one in the point D, x equal positive 2, y equal 2 times positive 2 equal by positive 4. So for x, value of x, y is multiplied by 2. So I can state the equation or state the rule that y was equal to 2 times x. Right, again at 2x. So the value of y will double the value of x in this case. So in this video, we have gone through the overview about Cartesian plane, how to plot a point on a Cartesian plane, and how to state the coordinate of the point on Cartesian plane, and how to find the equation or recognize the rule of the straight line on the Cartesian plane. And please watch the next video to do more about linear graph. Thanks for watching.